Hey team, today is kind of a momentous day for us. So even though I am completely exhausted, knackered, cream crackered, as we would say, I did want to hop on and just record this as a kind of memory for us, a little visual memory, a little stamp in time to kind of record everything that's going on the island as well as outside of it, which has been completely crazy, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Anyway, Tom is explaining to us now, obviously, resident services is not going to be a tent for very much longer. It's going to turn into that big old building. So yeah, part of what I was saying is that our island is about to take a bit of a turn, isn't it? Nothing too dramatic. I'm not going to start smashing everything down. You know that's not like me. But we're going to have a lot more options in terms of what we can do. I'm also excited to see Isabel again. So yeah, it's been probably, a few days, 3 specifically, since the last time you saw the island. Not too much has been going on. All the villagers have been slowly moving into their houses. We did have a couple of visitors. Savannah stopped by. Gulliver did eventually show up, so we did a little bit of digging with him. I do want to pop around and say hello to all the villagers so you can see them as well. It's a lovely time of day, isn't it? Let's go have a look at the sky. Oh yeah, and we have those stars from our stargazing the other day that we need to pick up. We'll get to that in a minute. First things first though, the eagle-eyed of you will have spotted that Tom was announcing it is Bam's birthday today. So much to do. I've already got the present in my pockets. I was prepared for this. In case I forgot, we also need to stop off in here and see if there's any good clothes. But I think we should absolutely start off by celebrating our blue boy's birthday. Let's have a look and see what he's up to. Oh, it's always fun to see who they've chosen to be their friends. You presume Hazel, right? They were here together at the start of it. Let's see. Oh, it's Chrissy. Okay. Well, they've made fast friends, haven't they? Oh, he looks so cute in his little green jacket. Oh, he's so happy. I love their little dance around. It's very cute. I'm not entirely sold on the colour of Chrissy's dress though. It's a little bit clashy, would you say? Do you agree? She does look cute though, bless her. Let's see what she's saying. Bam is so radiant today. I think there might be a little bit of a crush going on here. Are we imagining it? I don't know. It's nice to imagine these things. Right, Bam, my boy, I've got a present for you. Appreciate this. I've obviously just gone with a fossil. We talked about this before, although really there's not much to mess up in this house, but you know. These two together actually do give me a kind of jock, a high school jock and cheerleader vibe. I mean, obviously jock because he is a jock, but combined they are a bit like, you know, what they called the prom king and queen together. I could go with this ship, you guys. I'm not the kind of person who would normally be imagining these relationships, but I could back this one. I could. We'll have to keep an eye on how they're getting along later. I can't remember off the top of my head how the jocks and the peppies get along. I imagine they probably have a few things in common, but you never know what Nintendo decided, whether they're going to have fights and stuff like that. Right, I'll check in with them a few times. I don't like just running in and running out for the birthdays. I wish there was a little bit more we could do. We can just blow these candles out over and over again on Bam's behalf, but really, that's all we can do. The sign doesn't do anything either. That's disappointing. Look at all these garlands. How do we get this many for our house? We just have that one sad one hanging above our window. Right, let's get out of here, I think. Oh, I don't want to push Chrissy out the way, but thank you very much, you two. I hope you have a lovely day. Happy birthday. See you later. I've just realised I was criticising Chrissy's dress when actually I'm wearing the exact same colours as her, aren't I? We really do need to work on our clothing. On that note, let's run in and see what we have here. With any luck, we'll have one incredible item that we're going to be able to shift our whole look with. I was thinking that I did want to play with the custom designs. It's not something that I did before, but I'm quite interested, actually at least, in making just some easy tees at the start. So like striped things or things with a little pocket or a little emblem on it. Something easy that's not going to be, oh, this is all a bit disappointing, isn't it? Okay, we're going to have to take the shoes. But yeah, something simple, so that I don't get overwhelmed, because I want to use that feature, and I think I've always been a little bit scared of it because people make some incredible stuff with it, don't they? One thing that I like about what we're doing here is obviously we all get intimidated by how incredible some of the stuff is online. If I do a bit of a rubbish job about it, then that's actually a bit of a good thing. I think it would give you guys permission to try things that you hadn't tried because you were intimidated, or you kept on seeing these incredible things and you thought, well, I couldn't do that, because that's how I feel when I'm seeing all of this stuff online. So I think if we just try out stuff, none of these people were incredible the first time they used it. They've learned these things, so we have to start somewhere. I'm going to buy these cuffed pants, even though they're not great, only because I think that obviously we're going to need something for our bottom half if we're going to make these tops and stuff. So I'll just have them as a backup for the moment. Obviously, I think we only need to buy one item off of maybe one significantly priced one on each of our days. So that task is done now. We'll have a look at those shirts later, maybe. Right, we should stop into Hazel as well. We'll go around and say hello to everyone. Hazel's been doing the DIYs every day, endlessly. She's obsessed. And she's at it again. Let's see what she's got for us today. Our luck with the DIY recipes actually has kept on going. Oh, a leaf umbrella. That's what she gave us on the first day. Well, saying that about luck, no, most of the recipes that I've been picking up, I've been like, oh, that's a nice thing to have. Nothing amazing, but, good things. So I think we are, touch wood, on a good luck island. Things seem to be going our way. I've also been doing a pretty good job with our Nook miles. Look, we've got a good stash there. So I don't think we're going to have a problem with this. We've just got to keep on doing our little things for the day. Capture memory. Do you know what? I should have taken a photo with Bam on his birthday. How could I forget? Okay, we'll have to go back later and see if we can get that. I am on the struggles with trying to take photos with villagers, though. This is another thing, so we should head over. I don't think we'll do it today because I am very, very tired. But we should pop on over to Halves and then we'll check out the photo stuff there as well. I don't know if I ever did actually use it. I think usually I would just go over and have a chat with him and he'd be like, okay, you can go now, and I'd shuffle away. Right, let's pick up our stars as I'm running around. Yeah, we did end up having a bit of a meteorite shower. So I stood for about an hour, no joke, an hour, just pressing A over and over again. So there is quite a few of them. In fact, I think even after we've picked all of these up, we're going, oh, hang on a minute, hang on, you know what that is. That's a big fish. Anyway, as I was saying, I think even after we've picked this lot up, I think more of them will spawn. I think I caught something ridiculous, like 130 stars. It was actually quite relaxing. I've done a rubbish job trying to capture this. Right, let's get our angles right. It was, quite relaxing. Really nothing to do other than just stand there and press A whenever I heard a twinkly sound. I've got I have got quite a few sturgeons as well. I'm very excited to see how much that's going to turn into when the time comes. Right, onwards with our journey around the beach. We've got 6 stars there already as well. Hopefully I'm not sounding too sleepy for you guys tonight, although I know some of you are absolutely going to love this. I've just finished work and I rushed straight in. I didn't rush. I made a coffee and I had a little sit down. And I thought we would just, pop on in, do our thing. The last few days has been a little bit crazy, hasn't it? You guys will have been watching this unfold as well. Here's what happened. So I went to bed one night and we had 40 subscribers, and I woke up the following morning and we had 100, and I did a little post to say thank you, and I went to work and I came back from work and we had something like 200 subscribers. This has been absolutely crazy. So first of all, thank you guys so much. This is incredible that you just want to kind of sit with me and, play our game and do our thing. I'm really glad you guys are enjoying our chill little times together. It's a testament to the power of all of us just sitting at home in our beds having a lovely time. And all you need to do really was just... Oh my gosh, can you hear what's happening outside? There's fireworks going off. It's, November, so we've got Guy Fawkes going on in the UK. Just in case you don't know what Guy Fawkes is, it's a night where we celebrate. There was a treason plot to burn down the Houses of Parliament or explode them or something like that, and it got foiled. So we celebrate that, but actually we're celebrating the fact that somebody made the effort to try in the first place. I don't. We all have to pretend that we don't want them to blow up, though. Hello, Bob. Gosh, his colour looks strange, doesn't it? Anyway, as I was saying, it's a testament to how. We all just have our own little magical powers, don't we? We're sitting at home on our own, watching a video, and you comment on it and you like it, and suddenly the machines that rule us all, the algorithm goes, there's a bit of value here, and it decided to show it to people, and it's still going. It's still going. People are still subscribing, they're still commenting, more people are getting to see it, more people are joining our little crew of chilled out people. So again, thank you. Can't say enough about how wonderful you've all been. Let's go say hello to Chef Ray. Oh, I do like her. I do. It's strange. They're all in there, obviously. They're little houses now. The ones that weren't properly designed for them, the ones that came with the island. So some of them are going to feel a bit misplaced. I think probably Chrissy the most. Chef Ray will fit in absolutely fine here, but Chrissy might feel a bit tragic. Let's see if we can take photos. Oh, these boxes are in the way, aren't they? How are you guys taking photos of your villagers? Look how badly this is going. I can't even get in front of her. Do you know what? I'm just going to give up. I'm going to give up for now. We'll figure this out later. Please give me some tips on how to take better photos. We're going to have to figure out halves pretty quickly, I think. I saw some really interesting posts on Instagram the other day, actually. It was someone who had like a winter island, and they'd completely like flattened it and removed everything. And with the sky, no ship today, with the sky being like completely white and the ground being covered in snow, it made a perfect white backdrop. And they took particular items and they arranged them and they took photos of these, and it was visually incredible. People are so creative. That was a really cool thing to see. We have no need to do that. They're in this absolutely... Oh, yeah, so I did also put these mushrooms down. There's kind of no rhyme or reason to where I'm putting stuff now. I just think, do you know what? I want somewhere to put all these mushrooms, so I'm going to pop them over here. I figure we're going to need a certain amount of islands, a certain amount of items on the island to unlock our stuff anyway, so I'm not putting too much thought into it. No pressure to decorate or figure out what area's got to be what. Things are going to change around. Certainly this is not going to stay a little mushroom area forever, but we do need to get the items out, and obviously it's going to give us a good kind of a feel for the start of it. Oh gosh, I've done that in a really rubbish place, haven't I? Right, let's try the other side. But yeah, just give the island a bit of life now. But no, don't worry. Things are not going to stay like this forever. We've got a money rock as well. I'm doing quite well for money as well, I think. I didn't want to spend the money we had. I'm aware that Sunday is coming and the turnips are calling. But, you know, I am battling with storage, I will say, even selling stuff. And I've had to stop chopping wood, actually, because I have nowhere to put it, and I don't just want to drop it all over the floor of our island. Let's just get our points quickly. Oh no, was there a rock? No, nothing. Wait, I must have imagined that. We'll get the rest of it later, it's fine. So yeah, don't get too attached to any of this. I also put that over there. It's just one item. I did think about whether or not I wanted to make this area the campsite. I think that's why I put it there. It's just like a little thought. We're gonna have to put down the campsite very soon. Where do you guys think we should put it? Do you think that we should have it to the right of the area, like the front of the island where all our stuff is? So you'd go over a little bridge and have the campsite. I don't know if it feels quite remote enough there, though, is the only thing. Or we could have, look at all these stars. Yeah, stars. So I don't know if it's quite remote enough there. I always think the campsite should be a little bit foresty. Let's just appreciate this for a moment. Us in a field of stars, miles in front and behind us. I think up on that cliff could be good, but certainly on any other kind of cliff areas, I don't know. Really, we need to be doing live streams so you guys can tell me what to do all the time. It would take the pressure off. So many stars. Okay, let's have a look and see. Oh, Scorpius? So I assumed it was Scorpio. That's from Ione. Oh, the natural square table. Okay, that's a bit of a classic, isn't it? It's not a wild item, but a good thing to have. I'm aware I also just said Ione. I made that bold decision of that's how I'm going to pronounce it. I don't know if it's the right way or not still to this day. How do you say it? Anyway, look at this fish, looks kind of big. I reckon it's probably a sea bass, but it is getting later in the day now, and I'm aware there's probably some nighttime fish floating around. We're also going to have to figure out where to put Abel's very, very soon. That's probably the most awkward one to find. Yeah, it was a sea bass. I imagine probably just to the left of where Nook's Cranny is now, just over the river. Hop over the river from there. It's becoming a bit difficult now because I think we probably will have to move and do a little bit of terraforming. I like the idea of I don't know how to describe it, but like a rounded little town. And you know, people make really cute they're not like cities, I don't know, something like that would be cute. But then at the same time, I do like all these natural islands where they just have the brown path and some wooden fences or white fences, you know the ones I mean, with lots of flowers and just peaceful environments. Although I do like the simplicity. Look at my wall of stuff, you guys. I do like the simplicity of not like, you know, city, but just, you know, organised world that we could live in. Anyway, anything else good around here? Any more mushrooms for us? This is such a nice area as well. What should we do with it? Maybe a couple of villager homes could go there. I don't know. Let me know what you guys are thinking about where we should put stuff. It's quite hard for me to make decisions on my own. I really can't see beyond having a little pathway here as well. But then again, I have just done an 8.5-hour day at work. So I can't see beyond much at the moment, really. Oh, we've got our carrots in as well here. That's great. They do look cute. We're going to make sure we remember to sell these things and water them every day. I've been quite good. You could see they were 3 carrots there. I've been very professional about this. Anything else yet? Oh, look, yeah, all our fruits have come in really well. This is much nicer now that I've spread it. Oh, no. Oh, that's in such an inconvenient place. There's no way we can get that without it dropping in the river, is there? What if we stood... Okay. Hear me out, because perspective gets a bit confused in this game, doesn't it? So sometimes, even though that's clearly over the river, there we go, like magic, it pulls it forward to our feet. Oh no, we're going to have to do a big swap around soon. We'll go clear out our pockets. I have got a bunch of rubbish in here, don't I? Right, let's have a look and see what we've got. Oh yeah, bells, gimme, gimme, gimme. I do just want to check this little bit of land in case there's anything we missed. I also am keeping an eye for all these extra stars that I'm expecting, but I'm not seeing them yet. The fireworks are really kicking off outside now. Hopefully it doesn't sound ridiculous through the microphone. My other half's been doing this really cute thing where whenever there's a particularly loud firework, he pretends he's been shot. And then it sounds silly when I say it like that. But we become quite dramatic, and then I'm like, oh no, my love. And then we like fall around and laugh and stuff. We're really good together, bless him. He's a lovely chap. I did say about him coming on and doing some fishing with us at some point, but he can be quite dramatic. He might ruin our vibe. He does love a good fish, but it's been a while since he played. Right, let's see if I can sort my life out a little bit. Oh yeah, so obviously you can see the room has changed. We got the what is this? The mushroom wallpaper, I would guess it's called. I got that and made it, and then somehow just turned it into even more of an orange house. That rug we got from Savannah, we got some quite good ones actually. Was saying that one of them was the welcome mat, the little speech sign, which isn't great, but I think the other one was the olive one. All these things are going to be fantastic. But yeah, the room's just very orange at the moment. So bear with me while we figure it out. We have to use what we've got, you know. Nothing's going to be perfect at this point. Or possibly ever. But, you know. Okay, let's keep on with our little... Oh, I got another little mushroom. Okay, let's keep on with our journey then. All these mushrooms have been popping up at the front here, and actually they look really cute where they've been spawning. No more stars for me yet? Come on, world, give me all of your stars. Nothing for now. Okay. Oh, that reminds me, I have obviously been gifted stuff by the villagers as they've been coming in. Bam gave us those chairs on the left, and then I think it was Hazel who gave us this fountain over here. They're quite good items. I do like that chair, maybe not on that colour, but then it's cool that it's giving us stuff that we wouldn't normally, you know, choose that colour for ourselves. So we'll try it out. The red could be good, who knows. Right, let's have a stop in because we're not going to have this tent much longer. Being very dramatic about this, aren't I? No, it does. I think it will actually be shut tomorrow, won't it? So we won't be able to pop in. I've got to remember to check everything off, make sure we're fully prepared for a day of having to live by ourselves. Right, anything good in our shopping today? The garbage can and the gnome again. The gnome is very Sims. Oh, the bandage. I do love the bandage. Okay, we've got to make sure we have that. And then the rest of this, I think we're okay without. KK Slack Key is our song for today. I have managed to keep every song every day. I've been very good about that. You'll have noticed we've got a bit of a streak going on, so I have been stopping in every day, making sure I'm remembering. Anything else for us up here today? Oh, our fences. Okay, corrugated iron and the simple wood fence. You have to have the wood fence in your repertoire, don't you? So we'll get that. The corrugated iron one, I like just using one or two of them dotted about, not doing a whole wall, but using it as like a little decorative item, if you know what I mean. What's your favourite fence in the game? I feel like if you use one consistently across your island, not everywhere, just, you know, one as your main fence, it affects the feel of your island. You know, if you wanted to call it a theme, like we have the I want to say cottage one, that's not the right word, is it? But the one that's around resident services now, and that obviously has such a strong feel. Which ones are your favourite ones? And I'll have a look at them and we'll see if we can figure out what sort of vibe we're going to go for. I'm still backing Halves Fence at the moment, but, you know, we've got to wait for that to show up. So, right, let's sign off for now. I'm pretty confident that we've covered everything we need to do in here. Oh, do you know what? I should put my money away, but we'll probably have to stop off in here again later. So we'll do that then. It's started happening now. The exhaustion is kicking in and I'm not quite doing things right anymore. You'll see me start to walk into trees now and just keep walking and I won't notice. We'll be there forever. Do you know what I noticed the other day? It's funny when you're watching these things back. Is when you talk to your villagers, you kind of have to walk straight into them before you press the button to talk to them. Yeah, so it looks a bit ridiculous when you're watching. It's like we run face first into our villagers. I don't think I've ever actually tried to press the talk button from slightly further away. Oh, look. We got one pour in with our watering can. I might actually, thinking about it, I might make the fancier watering can that's not going to break as often. I like to keep my tools pretty basic at this point so we can get the Mugmars points like I said before, but I think the watering can might be worth it just because we can water more than one spot at once. I've also been very good at rotating out my money trees, so you'll see I'll chop this now and we'll get a bit of extra wood for it, and then I can just whip that out and we'll plant the one that I sorted out from earlier, and that way you'll have constantly rotating trees if I'm good about it. There is method to my madness, you know. Okay, I think it's probably time that we stopped by the shop and sold some of our stuff now. See, it's a good thing that I didn't put our money away in the ABD because we would have just had more of it now. That's the excuse that I'm going with. Hello, boys. Oh, it's another very basic selection in the shop today. I am actually tempted by the American football. I realise quite a lot of you are American. I don't know if you refer to them as American footballs or just footballs. This is a bit of a classic UK America thing, football versus soccer, but we don't need to be talking about that in Animal Crossing. I was looking at that elephant slide, but actually I think we'll be okay without it for now. Oh, we've got the duster. Okay, I think it's still early to be using the duster, but at least we will have it in preparation for when we unlock the DLC. Any good flowers today? Oh, I do need to start working on those flowers. We'll save that for when I have a full day off and I can think straight. Right, what have we got here? A stately wall, actually. That could be good for the distant future where we're some kind of Greek god on our islands. I don't know. I can't remember if I have that green paint flooring. I'm pretty sure we picked that up before, but I've been getting the different colours, haven't I? I'm starting to get to the point where I can't remember what we've got or not. We'll end up with lots of doubles. Right, how are our points doing? Oh, we did get some before for those Nook miles. That's great. We've got quite a lot of other things we need to do there, though, don't we? We still need to take that photo. Right, okay. Oh, and there's more that I've forgotten. Getting ahead of myself. Okay, yeah, so we've got some really good DIY ones there. Understated authority. And our first birthday celebration, untamed party animal. That could be us. Right. Thank you very much, boys. You were great. If you could just work on your stock a little bit, or obviously expand, that would be better. Thinking about it, we haven't been buying a lot, have we? I can't remember quite how much it is you need to unlock the next level of Nooks. It's not quite as exciting in this one, actually, as it is in New Leaf, where you get many, many versions of upgrades to it. Things seem to take a lot longer in New Leaf as well. Ah, so we've unlocked the ability to dream then. That's good. I did just craft a bed for us. Oh, I see what I've done here. I forgot to sell this stuff to the shop, didn't I? Okay, right, so let's head on back to the shop. The madness is sinking in now. I'm walking into walls. I'm forgetting to sell things. It's okay though, you guys can tolerate this while I just run backwards and forwards, forgetting to do everything I'm supposed to be doing, right? There's a fine line between a cozy video and a semi-conscious one, and that's what we're exploring tonight. Again, hopefully it's not too sleepy for you, I don't know. Maybe this was a bad idea, but I did just want to make sure that you guys got to see this little transition of time, you know. Okay, we sold to the boys. What do we get for our hard work? Nearly 6,000 bells. That's okay. We'll pop that away. We're doing really well, I think. Honestly, so many things on this island are going great. Great DIYs. We've got great bells, great Nook miles. Everything's still feeling very cozy and open. Nothing's crowded, you know. I think definitely using the items that we're given and putting them out strategically around the island. You must do that thing as well that I was doing before, where you'd get your items and just wildly fling random stuff all over the place. Okay, right, so we got stuff from Gulliver as well. I'm excited to see what he sent us. Let's have a look. What have we got today? Oh, a candy skull mask. Oh, that, do you know what? That is actually kind of cool. Well, obviously in the wrong item for it, but if we had the right clothing, that would be cool. Obviously, probably better for Halloween times later, something a bit more appropriate, but I'm glad I got that one. It's not the Statue of Liberty, you know, but that's fine. Okay, DJ KK has joined the team. I am enjoying this KK synth though. It is a bit calmer than Lucky KK that we had before. That was super exciting. Our Dropkick Murphy's version of it. Oh, somehow I miraculously did not scare this beetle away. Let's give him a go. I can't remember which ones I've caught now and which ones I haven't. No, we'd had that one before, the violin beetle. There are little bugs everywhere. I do like having all this space as well, you know, just having an odd item somewhere. It feels a bit like I can breathe again. Right, let's stop. Actually, oh wait, hang on, there's a fossil here. I'm doing a bit of a rubbish job again of picking up everything. I think I forgot to check this little bit when we were doing our lap. Anything else useful up here? No, not really. Anyway, I was thinking we should pop back in and see if I can get a photo with Bam. This will be a good laugh for you. Oh, the fireworks are really kicking off outside now. I live on a top floor flat, so we get quite a good view of them from here. It is quite lovely. Not so lovely when I need to go to sleep for work, but you know, life is like that. Okay, wish me luck. Let's go in. Bam, Bam, if you could just stand still for 1 minute. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. You guys, I can't bear it. This little dance. Whoever animated this, 10 out of 10. Yeah, you did a fantastic job. We are, however, still looking at the back of Bam. Do you think we could? Okay, that's not good. It's really difficult to get them facing forward, I find. Oh, look at our little Chrissy. She is just terribly cute. They're still having an awesome time together. There's probably been some wine while we were out, and now they're both feeling the vibe. But look, guys, you're not helping me with this photo. If you could just come together. No, that one was awful as well. At least we've got the Nook Miles achievement for it, but I feel like we haven't captured the memory effectively yet. Oh, Bam. My guy. Oh, so great. I do think this may be a loss, though. I'm starting to lose faith that we're going to be able to do this. Look at him go. Okay, now we're just looking at a plant. Oh, you guys, this may be too much for me to try and do right now. It's fun, though, the challenge of trying to capture the spirit of our blue boy. Look at him. Okay, that one's okay. It's not brilliant, but at least he's looking at the camera. I sound very much like a mum, don't I? Angel, just look at the camera, and the kids are like flinging their arms everywhere. Okay, that's done now, so let's move on. Did you see them huddled in the corner there together? They're probably whispering secrets to each other. Okay. Right, well that's done. Let's get the Nook Miles points before I forget that as well. Oh, that reminds me actually. I'm really glad that you guys enjoyed our little deep sea diving, our Blathers facts. I thought they were really cool, and we only did a few of them. You know, this game is filled with hundreds of them. Some of you were saying that you wanted to see like fishing ones of these. I could easily do that. I also wanted to check out the wait, why did I come in here? I don't know. Oh dear, you guys, it's hitting hard. I honestly don't know. I don't know why we came in here. What were we even just talking about? Oh yeah, okay, so the fishing. Yeah, I think we could easily do a fishing video where we learn a little bit about the fish together. I quite fancy the idea of playing very early in the morning. It's difficult because obviously the shop won't be open when the light is at its best in the morning, so we'll be getting all these fish and we'll just kind of have to dump them somewhere. I don't want to save them all for CJ. I think only just the most valuable ones, otherwise the island will be a mess. Although they do count as items, thinking about it, so it could help us unlock some stuff. You know, getting our 3 stars, but I'm not in a huge rush for it. I feel like once the 3 stars is up, it's going to be a lot of pressure on myself to start moving things around. I'm just going to ignore that and keep on going as we're going. I'm really pushing my luck. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I was waiting for that moment where the storage finally gave in. What have we even got in here? I think a lot of these things we could use, things like the mugs and stuff. We just don't have anywhere to put them for now. I should take that gnome out and hide it. Oh yeah, so I got the Misty Garden wall from Savannah and the sidewalk flooring. These are all cool things. The Misty wall in particular is awesome. This blue message mat, not so much. We could sell that and free up one singular space. But yeah, what was I saying? So yeah, a fishing video I think could be really cool for us. I've got to plant some of these too, actually. That'd be nice, a nice early morning fishing trip together. I also wanted to get an idea from you guys, so let me know of how you want to tackle the update. I think there's going to be a lot of I mean, I'm not a creator, I just make some silly little videos, but there's going to be a lot of creators who are going to rush to cover all the content because obviously they get all the views and stuff for it. But I was thinking whether we should just take it real slow because we don't know when there's going to be another update again. I mean, obviously you're all going to want to see how it works, but there's going to be lots of other ways to find out about that. And I was thinking we could potentially just take it really slow on here. I know it's quite a lot of time till that happens, so I think we'll have time to unlock everything else. I don't know, at the pace I'm going, we might be doing this for years before we get to 3 stars. And obviously there's tons of stuff that we're going to unlock before to explore, but I thought it'd be cool if we just took our time with the updates and we'd see what's happening as it unfolds. Yeah, just let me know what you think. I feel like we've pretty much cemented ourselves as the most chilled out people playing Animal Crossing on the internet. So really, there is no rush for any of this stuff, is there? Okay, I think I probably freed up a little bit of space by making some stuff there. I've got to make sure that I'm popping in regularly and making our new recipes and popping some bits out. I'm quite enjoying today as well. I'm intentionally not running. I'm just taking my time. We're having an actual stroll. We can hear the crunching. Right, I thought maybe, this is so basic, but we'll put just a couple of starts here. I am conscious that I want to use a lot of these little shrubs, so I'm just trying to find little corners where I can pop them down and let them grow so we can play around with them later, get them in the right spots then. I quite like having a little, have I got this bug? Probably, I think we have. Having like little trios of them where 2 of them and 1 of them is offset. Yes, more stars for us. Oh, magical star fragments. Do you know what I just noticed there actually, if you get close enough to it, your eyes look down on it, don't they? That's cute. Whereas if you're standing a little bit further back, you're just looking straight. All these little things they added to the game, isn't that nice? Oh, I also caught one of these football fish. Right, we should take that into Blathers too as well. No sturgeons for us at the moment. Right, let's go see our good museum guy. He served us well in the last episode. I really enjoyed walking around the museum. I'm sure you did too. I can't wait to see it with a bit more action in it though, you know. I do want the sharks. It's going to be a long time, you guys. It's going to be a long time till summer, but we're going to get all of the snow action before then, so that's cool. I do like when the island significantly changes, and we'll have to find as many recipes for Christmas as we can. Okay, we're also going to get to make snow boys, actually. We're going to have to make sure we have enough space to roll them around. That'll be the test of how playable our island really is. If we can move the snowballs around enough. Snowballs? Why did that sound weird when I said it? But yeah, as long as you've got the space to move them around, then I think we're achieving our goals. Right, there's a couple of other little bits that I want to do today before we snuggle down for the night. So let's have a look. Listen to those footstep crunches. Should we take a moment? Just appreciate that. I remembered why I went into resident services now. It was to go to the AVD and put away our money. Otherwise we'll be trapped with it in our pockets for tomorrow. So yeah, let's quickly do that. Oh, I almost ran to the DIY workbench by mistake. Okay, yeah, look how well we're doing. You know what, I think I am tempted to pay off our loan. Sunday is coming, but we've got money, you know, and we need the space. I think I'm going to do it. I'm not going to think about it too much. Let's just get ourselves a little bit of room so we don't have to worry too much. The house shouldn't change either. Too much the exterior, I think. We might look a little bit bigger, and I think we get an extra room as well, don't we? I'm also going to make sure that I tell Tom that I want the extra room before I forget. He's already made a small fortune off of us, but has he lived the dream by doing everything he needs to do to get there? He hasn't. We're way cooler than Tom. Ooh, do you know what I didn't do actually? The customization workshop. He mentioned that the other morning and I thought, oh, I'll put that off till later. So we could get our wardrobe on the go. Let's see if he'll let us do that now. Oh, we do actually saying that. What is left for our ceremonies? I think, yeah, it's only the museum. I'm okay with leaving that one for the moment. I don't know, we probably won't be able to get it moved in time to celebrate, but that's fine. Okay, let's have a look at this workshop then. I'm excited to be able to customise our wood, although I'm liking that everything's kind of in its natural colour at the moment. I was very tempted to customise everything to white when I was playing the game at the beginning, just keep everything clean. There are some really lovely, simple, clean islands out there, aren't there? You've done that search on YouTube, absolutely. Simple island layouts, and it's the same ones that always pop up for me. They're beautiful. Lots of trees and the white flowers. Usually that grey path comes up a lot, you know, the custom design path where you can do diagonals. I just like the idea of using the in-game paths. I feel it gets quite complicated because some of the custom designs are wonderful. I remember when the path came out, you know, the one that looked like more of the original Animal Crossing one. I've got to go get stuff for this wardrobe, obviously. But yeah, the path, gosh, that was massive, wasn't it? Still to this day I would use the path, but I think for the moment we'll start off with either just the dirt path or the stone one. I'm not sure which yet. We'll have a play with that when the time comes up. Right, we've got our wood. I can't just make it here, can't I? I don't need to go back there. Have Tom spying on us while we're trying to do our serious woodworking. I do like the idea of being a carpenter. That must be a great job to have. Imagine being able to make your own furniture. Do you know, actually, on the topic of cozy videos, have you ever watched, there's some channels where people will literally build a home in the woods, and it'll be like a couple of hours and it's a lot of just woodwork sounds. And they'll do ones where it's like just out of stones and sticks and things they find in their local area, I guess. I don't know, that's the illusion they give anyway. But they build like an actual house out of it. It's crazy. Not just like a little hut. Like they will build a real home. And then if you get way more advanced into it, there's the ones who bring on a few power tools. They also usually have their dog floating around with them. Floating. I don't know why dogs would float. That's a crazy idea. But the dogs are rummaging around in all the twigs and stuff. And at the end, they usually have a bit where they'll build a fireplace into the place, like a functional and safe little wood stove or something. And they'll have a bit at the end where they'll make themselves a cup of tea from stuff they foraged from the woods. I'm just going to put the football here because I think Bam probably would have left it out there. That makes sense to me. But yeah, these videos are crazy. If you've never seen them, hours and hours, and it's all very crunchy and choppy and things like that. But they'll build just a whole house. Imagine what it would be like to be able to build your own house. That is a skill we definitely don't have anymore. I have friends who have like trade jobs, you know, and they could be electricians and stuff like that, and they've got useful skills, but building your own home, you know. Anyway, we're building our own, wardrobe at the moment, so we're pretty impressive too, actually. This reminds me as well, so I have another wildlife encounter view that happened outside my house. If you remember the last episode, I said about the man with his dog and the lamppost. So I was outside the other day. This one's a bit weird, I'm sorry. I was outside, and in the UK we have a problem with foxes. They are everywhere, and they are rummaging in your bins, and they are weeing all over everything. They're very cute. I used to think they were like some kind of symbolic thing, and whenever I saw them it was a sign of good luck. Now that I'm older and I see them about 20 times a day rummaging through my bins, I think they're slightly less mystical. But yeah, so I was outside. yesterday, and I looked up, and we have a family of them that live on our road, and they're here all the time. So I looked up, and one of them was running down the road, and he stopped right in front of me. She, actually, thinking about it, was probably a she. Stopped, did a little squat, and then squinted its eyes and kept on looking at me, at which point I realised it was having a little wee, whilst also staring at me really intensely with its squinty eyes. That was very strange indeed. Like I say, I see them running around all the time, but for them to choose to stare me down in that moment, I thought was very intense. Right, we've got our wardrobe. Let's pop it in. I think the brown, yeah, that was the right choice. Actually, maybe it wasn't. Everything else is in the lighter wood, isn't it? Oh well, we've got to start working on building contrasts and stuff. Right, we've got quite a few things going on there. Do you know what? We could have a quick look at doing something like a shirt. What does it take? Well, you've got all of these designs in here as a starting point. I don't want to ruin them. I kind of want to keep them as a reference, just in case we need them later. Let's have a quick little look. Okay, no, I've jettisoned that idea. That didn't go well at all. That's going to get cut out. I think for this, we're going to have to do a little bit of research. This is one of those situations. I'll have to look at some brands online and see if anyone has any particularly cool tops that we could take as inspiration. Anyway, yeah, that went very badly. Definitely too late for me to be attempting to design something. Okay, we'll do our last little bits for the day. I do want to make sure that we are shaking our trees when we can. I like that I'm getting to do all of the little things that aren't necessarily part of your average dailies, especially later. Once you've achieved all the stars, I feel like I got to the point where I just run on and I say hello to the villagers and I gift them stuff if I'm still waiting for their photos. And then usually it's a lap to find fossils and hit rocks. What are the things that you do as your dailies in the late game? What do you do when you come on? Because, yeah, I feel it's tough, like, especially if you've got the fossils. I don't know, it's one of those things you either do or you don't you? But what are the things that you do regularly in the later game as your dailies? That's what I'm saying. I've said that about 3 times now. What are the things that keep you busy once you've gotten most of it out of the way? Or do you just get to the point where you come on and you do a little bit of designing and you've ignored all the other stuff that's going on? No judgment if you do. You know, that's kind of the natural way I think that things develop in this game. Right, all this mess. You know, my obsession with picking up the shells. I'm pretty sure there is a Normcore stamp as well for these. That's why I'm always going for them. They're not hugely valuable, obviously. Okay, we've got some good stuff there to take to the boys. I think it's still early enough, isn't it? Yeah, they close really late. We've got to make sure we've maximised our chances. Yeah, oh yeah, okay, and I did remember the watering can. Now, let's check this out. Oh gosh, to cover large areas. I stood in the wrong place for that, didn't I? Let's try and be more professional about this on the other side. If we get in exactly the right spot, then we only have to do it once. Oh dear, that's just reminded me. Back when the game first came out, I'd planted flowers everywhere and I was attempting to do a bit of breeding to get all the other colours, and I had a friend round and they helped me water because obviously it increases your stats so you can get more flowers and stuff. And I got them to water this huge area and it took us forever. I really did not have a strategy at this point. And then they left and I was still time travelling and stuff at this point. I think I just started to explore that idea. And I think I ended up time travelling backwards and undid all of our hard work. I never told her about that, so hopefully she won't see this. Oh, see, we're getting some really high Normcore points there. We got 1,000 for that one. Okay. You can't tell my friend about the flowers either, by the way. Don't go spoiling my secrets. I was so ashamed. I was so upset that we'd spent so long doing it. But it's fine. We got to spend time together, you know. We were chatting. We had ridiculous outfits on. She used to dress exactly like she would dress in real life. It was strange. She looked just like her character. Oh, we got another star. Excellent. See, more of them should be spawning now, because I did spend absolutely ages working on those stars, and I think if you hop in and out of buildings, hopefully more should spawn. No fish for us in our little river mouths at the moment. I was expecting a lot more of them to come. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, so we are getting quite a few of these. Celeste did show up, and I did pick up the star wand off of her. Again, we don't have any clothes right now, so that was a good about 10 minutes of me working on a thumbnail there that we'll probably get rid of. Right, you know, actually, I do want to have a little bit of a dive. This is something that I always used to forget in the dailies. It's very easy to forget that you need to go out and get your scallop for the day, get your mermaid recipes. But I figure if we just dive for a little bit, we won't do a full going until we absolutely find Pascal. Just, pop in a little bit every day and grab a few, get our good monies. It's a bit of a shame, really, because I think this is roughly the same time of day that we were doing our video last, so there shouldn't be anything too new or exciting. Although, do you know what? We didn't see any of the fast ones. You know what I mean. The ones that you could spend a good 10 minutes chasing around in the water. Oh God, it'd be a nightmare if we got one of them tonight, though. I'm definitely not up to chasing one around. Here, I'll have to see if I can be smart about it. You have to kind of sneak up on them, don't you? I also battle, like I said before, about finding the right distance on this. The sea anemone, right? So it says anemone in this. I've been saying anemone my whole life. Have I been wrong? Apparently I have. Unless they're like trolling us, there's a strong possibility that Animal Crossing is trolling us. Right, okay, we'll do the nudge. And yeah, we were still quite a bit off there. Do you see, we've got to work on perfecting this. We should be professional divers. Our cute little sea slugs. Did any of you actually go off and Google search, Google image search the sea slugs? God, I'm having trouble with words. They really are adorable. Crazy cute things. Okay. Yeah, I feel like next time we should definitely try this at a different time of day. I think there's not that... Oh, wait, no, we did actually get a new one. Oh, I'm sure we had that last time. Did we not? Dungeness. There's a place called Dungeness in the UK. It's very cool. I've been there a few times. It's a very strange place. It's like in Kent it is. This won't mean a lot to the Americans. But it's very remote, and it's like a beach. It is a beach. It's not like a beach. And it's famous for, it has, I think it's shingles, is it? Like little rocks rather than sand. And there's also a very large power station, which I think was nuclear, possibly. And a bunch of artists moved in there, and they all built themselves these cool little houses. Speaking of building houses again. There was an artist who was quite famous who lived there, and he had a house that was just entirely black. It's like a big black rectangle. Very strange place. Maybe it had a bit of yellow on it as well. Black and yellow is a killer combination, isn't it? It's very cool. The bees knew exactly what they were doing when they chose those colours for themselves. They obviously didn't choose them for themselves, but you know what I mean. But yeah, Dungeness, it's super cool. And to get there, right, you can obviously drive in, but one of your options to get there is from a nearby town. They have a miniature steam train. I want to say it's the smallest steam train in the world or something ridiculous like that. But you hop onto this little train and you get a ride through this kind of desolate landscape that takes you all the way through to I think it's a lighthouse that it ends at, and then you can have a stroll around Dungeness looking at the power station. I once spent a day sunbathing. Well, I say sunbathing, I don't sunbathe. I had a book and I sat down on the ground. I think it was a Miranda July book, if I remember correctly. And I sat and I read it, and I got a sunburn that day, and I remember thinking, oh, it's probably a nuclear sunburn from the power plant. I was being very dramatic. Okay, let's have a go at this one. We'll see. Oh no, I didn't get the distance right there at all. But anyway, Dungeness, very cool place. If you can go there, check it out. Or don't, just Google it actually. You'll be able to get the experience anyway. I used to go down there and take photos. There was obviously with a lot of artists, there's a tiny little art gallery that you can go into. And they had a lot of, what are they called? Convex or concave mirrors? I can't remember which is which. The ones that are curved and they make you look a bit funky. A bit like the camera on here. Do you know the one that squiffs your face so it looks like you're looking right up close to it? Had a bunch of mirrors like that. Just not even as like an art installation, just I think probably just a security measure for the gallery because there isn't anyone working there. Oh no, you guys, it's happening. Okay, we can do this. I can do this right now. I'm totally capable. I'm just going to sneak up on it and get as... Okay, I think... No, we were enough off there for it to... Hang on, we'll see if we can corner it. Give me a minute. No, okay. Gonna have to be smarter about this. I'll whisper so it doesn't hear us coming. Okay, I think if you're close enough to the edge, you can just kind of push it against the net, yeah, and then it stops. Oh, we had one of those before, and I don't remember it being that fast. Suspicious. Very cool though. Cool to catch them at night when you get to see the experience. Oh, we've only got one space left, I think. That reminded me as well, talking about those mirrors in Dungeness. You can actually go up into the lighthouse. Have you ever been in a lighthouse? The ones that have all the little blocks of glass, I think it is, and that's what they use to reflect the light out, to, warn off the ships. You go in and they had all these different coloured bits of glass or whatever it is. Fascinating place to be. Again, I don't know if that's what they're like normally or whether this was just a particularly arty lighthouse being in Dungeness. Alright, we've taken our diving to the max, so let's go visit our guy, drop off our Dungeness crab. What if it isn't Dungeness and I read that wrong? That would be embarrassing, wouldn't it? Anyway, you've learnt something about a little bit of my travels there. Again, at least I did promise you that. Do you know what we should do, actually? We should ask Blathers a fact. Let's get something new off of Blathers as well. Let's just, we'll make some donations first and then we'll pick something and see what he can teach us about. I know it is a Dungeness crab. Yeah, let's learn about the Dungeness crab. The Dungeness crab was a pretty fan-shaped shell that often comes up in purple hues. Eye-catching colours aside, he's especially hard to spot, surprisingly. When scared, it plays a nifty trick. It buries itself beneath the sand. Okay, so it's a crab that is purple and buries itself. I feel like most crabs bury themselves. Surely, right? That wasn't too rare, although it did mention the colours, which I suppose connects to our stories. So, good work. Thank you, Blathers. Thank you. That was lovely. We're getting real close to the end now, I think. I'll probably just stop by the nooks so we can clear out our pockets and have a fully prepared... Oh, wait, more stars. Okay, no, I missed that one. Right. Any more? Anything? I'm ready. No, okay, I was spoiled yesterday. To be fair, there was plenty. I think if I stood around, but I think I was sorted for the stars at the moment. We're going to be okay. I just wanted to have a check in case any more had washed up on the beaches for us. We've got plenty though, to be honest. I'm looking forward to getting some more of the recipes off of Celeste though. There is some really cool stuff in there. What's your... Actually, I do quite like the sheep one. I feel like we could make a sleepy sheep area. I did like the idea, actually. I was thinking about how we could naturally develop the island through different stages into different designs. I thought it could be quite cool for us to do something like what's the best way to describe it? Like a summer camp, maybe. Because it's quite woodsy at the moment. And I thought it would be cool if we designed it a bit like... a kids' summer camp. I've been playing the Adventure Awaits pack from The Sims, so I am feeling very outdoorsy and very camp type vibes at the moment. Oh, that's good money you get from the sea creatures. It's well worth doing. Do you remember our lame 6,000 bells before? Now we're getting loads. Oh, yes. A good 1,000 Nook miles there. Yeah, see, we're doing great. I'm really proud of us. Anyway, hopefully this hasn't been too slow for you tonight. Conscious of how extremely tired I've been, but some of you would very much have been looking forward to something this slow and this chill. So, you know, some of you will still have made it this far, had the treat of my Dungeness stories. Okay, so I think, yeah, we're pretty much there now. The rest of this can probably live in my pockets till another day. Oh, do you know what? I do actually need to do our stretches as well. I might just drop these fossils by the stash I've got by the door, and then I'm going to run off and grab a couple more photos just to make sure we've got that thumbnail in the bag. And then I'll see you for the stretches in just a moment. Look how many of us are here. We're such a good team. Yeah, things are definitely changing, aren't they? I can definitely feel the arrival. Oh, and we're going to have our campsite villager coming in soon. Anyway, right, I have to do the sign off now. Bedtime is calling. Thank you so much if you've made it this far in the video, or even if you didn't make it this far, you're not hearing it, I'm still going to thank you anyway. This week has been absolutely wild for me, and it's all thanks to you guys. If you even so much as liked the video or watched a little bit of it, you've really contributed to what has been a wild week in my life. So thank you. I literally cannot say it enough. I do think we can still class ourselves as a teeny tiny channel. We're just not quite so teeny tiny anymore. I feel like we're really starting to build something together now, and it's still taking shape, and we're going to figure it out together. So please do keep all the comments and stuff like that coming, and I'll keep on working on making the videos for you guys. But until next time, I'll see you then. Ciao. Bye.